Hey YouTube, welcome back to Ari and Liz channel. Oh, I know you don't see my cute little babies right now, but they're currently napping and they probably wouldn't want to do this video anyway. And I got my notes ready, but today I'm gonna do 5 tips on things you should do if your child has speech delay, or helpful tips, advice. I don't mind sharing my knowledge that I recently learned to the world and new parents, or just in case they think their child has speech delay, but I'm here to help. So tip number 1, I'm gonna try not to be long, okay? Everybody gets sleepy or whatever. But tip number 1, I suggest you ask your doctor or any insurance you have about speech therapy, because usually your doctor will recommend you to some good therapists that will help your child. And make sure you have a relationship with that therapist, that you like the therapist, because not every child has a good relationship with them, or they go off vibes. Like my daughter, she'll be 3 on Christmas and she goes off vibes. She's not really a people's person. I hope one day that changed, but she is not a people's person. I will give you that. But I love her speech therapist. She's wonderful. She's so sweet. She's even sweet that she has delivered her a birthday package, because my baby's almost 3. And usually it's an age limit, so make sure your child is almost 3 when you're trying to recommend speech therapy. That's just my advice. I don't know. Where I live, you have to be almost 3 or 3 years old to be either considered for speech therapy. So look into that. And hopefully it goes well, hopefully you get referred to a nice therapist that your child will connect to. Like my daughter connect to her. She has 2 of them actually. We do them on a Zoom class. It's not in person. I like that it's safe, I thought she was gonna be crazy because it's gonna be in a Zoom, it's no in-person interaction, but she's actually doing well, though it's on Zoom. So, we do it for our sessions, and they inform me a lot, and I love it. So, that leads to the first thing I learned in tip number 2. Now, the best thing to do is have eye contact. You have to have eye contact when you're playing with them, when you're talking to them, when doing anything, like getting her to listen to you or him to listen to you when you call their name. Eye contact is so important, and I learned this and I didn't know. I know that she barely look at me sometimes, if she do or she don't, but they really suggest eye contact, and I realize how important that is, because you need your child to pay attention to you so they can look at your lips. And you have to say repetitive words, but when they're playing, you say you want to play with your baby and she's playing with a baby doll, or he's playing with the car or something. You have to get down on their level. I mean, you have to look at them, get in their face, and get all in their face, like hello, like you got to get in their face, like for real though. It's like it's a strategy for real. Like you got to get in their face. Let's say they're playing with a car or a doll. Like I said, you have to get in the mode of that what they're playing, and suggest words like, oh, you're feeding the baby. You have to say the words repetitively so they can catch on to the word. That make sure you say the word, like an easy word that they can pronounce, like the words they already say. Try to put that in there and see if they can grasp what you're saying by putting that in there. So that'll be great. Excuse my thumb, it's broke. But yeah, so let's say he's playing cars and he's making the car go up, down, and you have to repetitively say, so he can understand what the car is doing, up, down, up. You gotta keep saying it until they repeat it after you. And if they don't repeat it after you, it's fine. You just gotta keep working on it. But you gotta keep saying it over and over and over again, so they can concept that, oh, I'm supposed to stay up, up, down, down. The car is going up, up, down, down. So that's another tip I learned that I really use with Alea. And then I tell her sister and her dad to include that in their vocabularies, like, you know, say it repetitively and make sure it's something she can pronounce easily. Don't start off with big words. Make sure it's easy to pronounce. Like with potty training, I say PP. I say that a lot so she know that she's the potty, the PP. And like every morning we get up and make use of the bathroom, and I'd be like, PP, PP. And she's kind of getting what I'm saying now, because when we wake up and I say PP, she goes to the bathroom and PP. And that's another thing off topic. I will do a morning routine so y'all can see how we be in the mornings in the night routine. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, that's another good tip. Just eye contact, and make sure you say repetitive words. And let's get to number three. I suggest you get, if your child's into books, any type of favorite books you have that your child loves, that brings to you or grab, I suggest you get easy books. My therapist told me to get books that says repetitive words so she can understand the book. You know, let's say brown bear, you'd be like, brown bear, what do you see? But it's like repetitive words. It's be like dog, dog, cat, cat, you know. So you can keep repeating it. Like step 2 with the eye contact and repeating words is with the reading with step 3. You just find a book that's repetitive and make sure she'll grasp it, and make sure you read it to him or her every single day. I'm not playing. Every single day and night, whatever free time you have, and you know you feel like, oh, let's read a book, or if she or he grab a book, and just encourage it, and you know, just try to find books with 3-letter words, you know, or repetitive words. That's something that they would love to say when you grab the book. And I mean, you guys can read it together and say it together. I'm currently working on that with her, because with my job and my schedule is just be like, whew, it's a lot, okay? It's a lot, especially with the COVID and doing this school stuff. It's a lot. So yeah, just try to do it whenever you can, free time, you know, no rush. Okay, y'all, I gotta get a lightsaber because I'm a little hungry. But let's get into tip number, I was on 3, right? Number 4. I know this can be hard and frustrating to parents when your kid grabs you, when they're trying to tell you what they want, they're trying to tell you what they need, but they're not communicating right, but they're communicating by crying or pulling. I would suggest that when they grab you or trying to tell you to get something, you tell them, you put the object to your face. I'm gonna use my candy example. Now, like, let's say they want some candy or some juice or something. Not candy though, just an example. You hold the candy to your face, you be like, candy, candy. So anything they asking for, just try it, but make it exciting though. Don't be like a robot like me, like candy. Be like candy, candy. You know, just be exciting and like, you know, engage with them that this is what the object is and this is what they want. Candy, candy. So, you know, like that. Excuse me, my bad. But you know, I have to get like that. I have to get down to their level so she can concept what I'm saying. And if you guys want me to do a video more on my little 3-year-old soon to be, about what I do in our daily days with her therapist and stuff, I would love to share that with you guys if you want to see it. But yeah, she needs to see, or he needs to see, the object next to your face. This is what you want. And also, while they're pulling you, grabbing you, and telling you where to go, my therapist told me to do this. Help me, help. And you know, I'm doing that more, and she's starting to get the concept. Instead of pulling and crying and telling me, she's trying to be more vocal. She's trying to tell me that what she need, or if she want me to go to the refrigerator, she'll be like, she'll point instead of cry now. That's a new step. And that's a new, I'm really happy about that. Instead of her crying, she's pointing. I think that's a good start. And then, you know, while she's pointing and, you know, pulling you to the area, you tell her, you grab the juice, or if he or she want juice, you open the refrigerator, you grab the juice or milk or water. You be like, water, juice, milk, or make sure they're reading your lips and looking at you in the eyes. Excuse my little eyes, but yes, make sure they're reading your lips. It don't have to be a long time. You don't have to do it for a long time until where they get irritated, but just try to do it, you know, let them at least see your mouth move 1 second or 2 seconds, and that will be a goal right there. And last but not least, tip 5, because I'm making this video too long, I'm not trying to be too long, and you know, I'm looking at my notes, making sure I'm getting every tip I know right for you guys. I don't want to miss nothing out that I learned. And last tip, and this is the easy tip, last tip but not least, is just stay strong and don't give up, and just keep prevailing. Your child will succeed. Don't think your child won't succeed because they're a little behind. I did at first. I have my doubts, but you know, every parent go through that. But I know she will do excellent in school. You just gotta just give them love and attention and get the help they need, and they'll be just good. Just stay strong. It's gonna be good. I know it's hard. Man, let me tell y'all, it's hard. But I love being a parent. I love my kids, and I'll do whatever it takes to make sure they succeed and do better than I ever did in life. But that's it for this video. And if you don't know, I am Ariana's mom, and please don't forget to subscribe and like and comment any advice or any tips you need, or anything, any help or whatever. Comment down below and I will gladly respond. But that's it in this video. Please stay safe and have a blessed day. Thank you, and I hope you guys take heed to this advice. I will not steer you wrong. This is really good advice, so I hope this helped you guys out. Thank you. Bye. And we're done.